Hey, what's up my goofy goobers? Welcome back to another video, and I just want to talk to you guys about the possible future state of Team Fortress 2. As we all know, Team Fortress 2 this year is going to be turning 16 years old, and actually, fun fact, I'm only slightly older than the game by just a few months. It looks like it's going to be quite an interesting future for Team Fortress 2. As most of you may know, the summer update brought the highest player count to Team Fortress 2 history in nearly its 16-year lifespan. And this is obviously just a great milestone to have, but there's only really down from whenever you get so high. I mean, we got almost twice as many players as its previous highest player count, which is just insane to think about. And although I'm not saying that there's only downhill from here, it most likely is possible. As much as I don't want that to happen, we gotta look at reality, and I don't think it'll happen soon. All good things must come to an end, but I think it's gonna have a long, healthy lifespan. It inevitably perishes. And when do I think this would happen? Probably, honestly, in like 10 years. I don't see this game dying anytime soon, but you gotta look at reality. This game is almost 16 years old, as I said. In 10 years, it's gonna be 26. That's gonna be 2.5 decades of just gaming. Another thing that's happening with TF2 is Overwatch is now coming to Steam, and I think this brings up an interesting case for Team Fortress 2. And that's that Team Fortress 2 might be in danger of some of its players being taken out by the more updated game of Overwatch. And this is very interesting to think about, but honestly, I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. I mean, the game isn't really that alive right now. I mean, sure, it's not necessarily dead, but it's on its last life right now. It's like a cat that's been fucked over so many times that, you know, it only has one last little thread to hold on to. It's fucked up with its community, and it's fucked up with its players, and it's fucked up with just people that just come along to the game. It's made the game more corporatized and have less personality, which is a main reason why a game like Team Fortress 2 has lasted so long, and I don't think that Overwatch will be even much of a competitor compared to Team Fortress 2 because of those changes that they've made to the game. Maybe if they stay consistent to how it was all the way back in, let's say, like 2014, whenever the game came out, it might have been quite a real competition. And it was quite a real competition for TF2, but I don't think it will be anymore. I think the final thing I do want to talk about, though, is the future of updates for the game, because a game cannot survive with no updates. I mean, Team Fortress 2, you could say that it did, but it has had its fair share of extremely minor updates over the years, which I've just kept the community alive on Copium, just hoping that the community would just get a major update. And still, after 6 years, they haven't. Do I think a major update will come in the future? I wouldn't say it's impossible, but I would say it's extremely unlikely. To think that the game has been 6 years without a major update, I highly doubt that they're just gonna suddenly add one after, you know, not doing one for 6 years. That's just not what games do. I do think, though, that there will be quote-unquote major updates, and those major updates will just be bug fixes, like, from the community. And one thing I would actually love to see would be the addition of community updates, like the quarantine, I believe, update, or the invasion update, I think it was. I don't really remember. I actually wasn't playing around that time. But to have updates like that more, that would be honestly just great to see. I mean, they wouldn't be as great as the golden days of Team Fortress 2, but they definitely would be better than what we get nowadays. To sum up TF2's future, I would say that I wouldn't say it's bright, but I wouldn't say it's dark. But I also wouldn't say it's in the middle either. I'd say it's between the middle and the dark. I'd say there's just a dim enough light at the end of the hallway that you could see us gain a whole revival of this game. I mean, heck, we just got a lousy update and we had the highest player count of all time in this game. Just imagine what a major update would bring. Anyways, I think that's just what I have to talk about this topic. You know, I gotta farm this topic for clout, gotta farm it for views. Anyways, see you guys later.